Welcome to another episode of the Village Home Show. We are so grateful to be back again and have more Quad Cities kitchen stories to share with you. Thank you so much for giving us some of your time today, and thank you to all of our customers for keeping us so busy around town. This is our 42nd episode of the show. If you're new here, hi and welcome. This show is our chance to showcase some of the unique and exciting kitchen and bath projects that we've been working on in and around the Quad Cities. We also showcase products that we offer and help make the shopping and selection process easier on you. Everything you see today represents the work we do and products and services we have access to for your own home investment with us. If you aren't familiar with Village Home Stores, we are a locally owned kitchen and bath center that offers many departments all under one roof. Village Home Stores offers cabinetry, countertops, lighting, flooring, wall tiles, appliances, appliance repair and service, closet systems, windows, and custom window treatments. We also offer complete start-to-finish kitchen and bath remodel services managed in-house by our expert design staff and complete project management team. If you have any questions as you watch this episode, feel free to head to villagehomestores.com and send us a quick message with your question using the chat feature on our website. In today's episode, we are sharing kitchen designs that include combinations of kitchen cabinet finishes. And we'll take a tour of a kitchen design in Bettendorf, Iowa that pairs an ivory white finish with a light maple stain. We'll also chat about dishwashers and even take a trip to my own kitchen to see what dishwasher I picked out for my house. We have a lot to get to in this episode, so let's get right into sharing examples and inspiration of using combination finishes in your design. Using contrasting finishes in the kitchen can seem like an intimidating concept, but that's why you work with our expert designers, right? Now, I know it's easy for me to say that, and that's a lot of trust that we're asking for from you, but don't worry. Even if you haven't been to our showroom or met with our team yet, we will build that trust together during our design and estimating process. Aside from our personal expertise, we have tools like material samples and render drawings so that you can better visualize that finished project. But today, we just want you to get more comfortable with the concept of combining finishes and textures. Not every client is ready to jump into the idea of a high contrast accent island or even using two different countertop materials. Don't worry, you do not need to be any bolder than you're comfortable with being. The overall goal of any kitchen or bath project with our team is for you to feel the most comfortable you can in your own home. It is your home after all. You and your partner, your family, not your parents, not the previous owners, and buckle up for this next one, not the next owners. It is your home. You deserve to be comfortable in it. For some, that means expressing themselves with bold patterns or colors. For others, they need a soothing single color palette. This can certainly change from room to room depending on your needs for the space. Today, we're speaking specifically about kitchen spaces. Most kitchen designs we work on include many different finishes, all combined to create a completed design. And if you follow us on our social media posts or browse our projects online, you will notice many of them include contrasting finishes to achieve that look. No matter your own personal taste, today we want to show you examples from our own projects and simplify their success down to just two terms. Those two terms are balance and contrast. Recognizing these elements can help you decide what you may be most comfortable with exploring for your own project with us. Okay, so balance. Have you ever heard of the term visual weight? Even if you haven't, you've certainly experienced it. Think of a living room or a family room. Something like a sofa or maybe a piano or even the TV. Those items take up more space visually than, say, an end table or a stack of magazines. If you put up a Christmas tree in your home, here's another example. If you were to take a corner of a room where you normally keep a basket of blankets and put up your tree there, that Christmas tree is certainly going to make a much bigger impact on the space than just that basket did. Visual weight. Balance in the design of a space means that the visual weight of certain elements have been countered with other choices to help the overall space find a balance that feels right. A well-balanced space should in reality feel easy to spend time in, effortless, comfortable. All things we want out of a kitchen, right? But a well-balanced space in your home does take effort. And again, don't worry, that's why we are here with you as you make decisions to help distribute that balance. Now, contrast in design speaks to when you introduce and invite in opposing elements as a way to add interest. Contrast helps to disrupt a finished space in a good way that grabs your attention. In fact, contrast can even be a way to help point attention to some place that you want it to go. And this contrast can hit at different frequencies, again, with whatever you're comfortable with. And a contrast doesn't have to be made using only bold colors. It can also be achieved using shapes, size, and textures. And friends, textures are a great way we can play with contrast in a kitchen or a bathroom space. So for our customers who are drawn to a more muted or monochromatic space, our team may still suggest using a variety of textures as a way to still help bring some contrast and interest into your design. If your countertop and wall tile are the same color, we may suggest an interesting tile pattern as a way to draw attention to the texture change without throwing it a big parade with a bold contrast. The Village Home Stores team will help you introduce as much contrast as you are comfortable with, and then we will help you balance those selections out. So now for some more examples. Let's consider where you can add interest with finishes in the kitchen design. A very common application is the relationship of your kitchen cabinets to the countertop surface you select. Cabinets and counters are two main elements in any kitchen design, and they represent a lot of surface areas to be covered by a finish. To add interest here, you can install a medium or a dark cabinet finish with a contrasting lighter countertop material, or vice versa. And this is not a groundbreaking or bold concept, right? This is one many people can get on board with and most can immediately picture. But let's pull back just slightly and now consider the flooring surface. Now we've introduced a third surface to consider. Truth is, flooring is often forgotten or selected last, but it's important to realize how much flooring surface will be showing in your space. So include it in the dialogue about your kitchen finishes, and it will help us find that overall balance. And you can do this when your flooring complements your cabinet finish or the countertop finish, or perhaps it's a third element that's entered the chat. Again, don't fret. This is why our flooring showroom is in the same location as our kitchen cabinet showroom, so we can make all these selections together in one location. Another common location for using contrasting finishes is the kitchen island. This can be done by introducing a new cabinet finish or a countertop selection, or perhaps both. Don't want to commit to a full kitchen in a dramatic green or blue paint? Just go for it on that island. That one punch of contrast will make a big impact without overtaking the entire room. Kitchen islands are also a great candidate for introducing a new material for a countertop. If you're looking to install a piece of character granite or maybe a wooden butcher block top, highlight that choice by installing it onto a new island cabinet finish below. Showcase a bold, unique piece of natural stone at the center of a kitchen and balance that with a more subtle surface for the perimeter tops. But not every kitchen can fit an island, and perhaps just one section of contrast cabinets isn't enough to balance the whole space. That brings us to the latest trend in cabinet contrast application: bases and uppers. Using one cabinet finish for the base cabinetry and installing another for the wall cabinetry. This is typically done with the same door style and often combines a stained wood grain with a painted finish. Taller cabinet sections that include elements like refrigerator surrounds and tall pantries have the option to pull from either of these finishes. Here are some examples of a kitchen design using a combination of the bases and upper cabinets, and also the wall of the kitchen design with the taller elements. Again, the main kitchen combination and the wall with larger elements. This brings us back to the visual weight term. Taller, larger items in a darker finish will hold a heavier look. So keep that in mind when considering the overall space. Deciding which finish goes where may be decided when you find a flooring surface you love. Do you want the base cabinets to blend in with the floors or contrast with them? I love this example of a flooring and base cabinetry pairing so well with each other, it visually grounds the floors to the kitchen cabinets. Then once your eye hits the countertop plane, the contrast begins from there up. And don't forget that cabinet hardware is typically part of a series of hardware. So that means we can order the exact same handles and knobs in contrasting finishes. You can keep the same hardware story going, but add interest with a different finish on each cabinet finish. As you start to narrow down your material selections for your project, your designer will help create that balance for the overall project vision. We want you to have a space that is exciting but inviting, impressive but comfortable, and trust me, all that is possible, and we are here to help you do just that. Kitchen designs are now trending towards lighter cabinet and countertop finishes. We've found this to be the case in both new homes and remodeled homes that we work on. Even with lighter finishes, you still have the opportunity to create interest by balancing a blend of materials. The Bettendorf kitchen tour we're about to share showcases a large kitchen layout that stays light and airy while pairing two cabinet finishes together. Take a look. Welcome to this new home kitchen design in Bettendorf, Iowa. With cabinetry, countertops, hardware, and appliances, all from Village Home Stores. This open concept kitchen is a great example of a dual finish design using our cook line in the Bristol door and a combination of ivory paint for all of the upper cabinets and taller cabinet elements, paired with a maple wood and a pecan stain for all of the base cabinetry, kitchen island, and wood range hood. The kitchen sink sits beneath the window with a storage and counter surface to the left, and to the right of the sink, a KitchenAid dishwasher unit that is super quiet at just 39 decibels and includes a third level rack for utensils and lids. Turning the corner from the sink wall, we find the cooking center of the design, including a 48-inch wide range with ventilation above. This symmetrical wall becomes the focal point of the space, with a contrasting wood hood and a commercial range that is a dream for any serious home chef. Part of KitchenAid's commercial cooking line, this 48-inch wide unit includes a versatile cooktop and two ovens below. Each oven is fit with convection fans and a combination for a total of 6.3 cubic feet of capacity, plus the flexibility to run two separate temperatures at once. The gas cooktop includes 6 burners with full-width grates, as well as a chrome-infused electric griddle built into the unit. This griddle preheats fast and gives you an edge-to-edge surface to cook on. The gas cooktop burners range from 5,000 to 20,000 BTUs, and there are even convertible grates designed to be removed, allowing your cooking vessel to lower your cooking wok or pan right to the flame. This cooking setup is fit with plenty of countertop landing space and storage on each side of the range. And up above, a custom wood hood and pro-style range hood insert that is ready for any culinary challenge. We can order wood range hoods from our cabinet lines, and the finished look is great. Across the kitchen is a wall of taller cabinetry elements, including a counter-depth KitchenAid refrigerator with interior water dispense. There's also a stainless steel microwave drawer from KitchenAid. This wall would be a great coffee station area, but the best secret is hidden behind the wall. The builder, Kirchhoff Homes, has included a large walk-in pantry space behind the fridge wall, and we ordered a hidden pantry front to give a seamless look and conceal the space when the doors are closed. At the center of the kitchen, a large single-level island that includes a counter-height seating overhang. Hidden beneath that overhang is a full row of available cabinet storage. And when the doors are closed and the stools in place, you get the look of a custom paneled island. What a stunning example of a contrasting finish kitchen design that keeps a light and airy feel, but serves a fiercely stylish look. We are so thankful to have our products and services welcomed into this home and hope you enjoyed a look around this kitchen. Learn more about us at villagehomestores.com.
Maytag knows that while you may look like your pet,
Look at us.
you don't actually want to wear your pet's hair. Woof. Powerful pet hair removal with the Pet Pro system. Maytag. Conquer pet hair like a pro.
Well, guess who needed to buy a new dishwasher this year? Me. And trust me, it was not at a convenient time for us to need a new dishwasher. It never is, right? Friends, it's been one of those years where we have had to invest in a lot of home projects. So I can relate to having to shop for a dishwasher when I would much rather be spending money on something else. But because of the industry I'm in, I did know what I wanted for our household. So I was able to walk up to our appliance team and list off exactly what features I wanted and what our budget was. They pointed me to one of our best-selling models. I chose a Maytag unit with 3 racks, a built-in food waste chopper, and a badgeless design. Now, I'm usually the one pointing my phone at everybody else's kitchens for social media, but for this occasion, I did flip the camera around and tell my own story. Take a look at my dishwasher install day. Good morning from my house.
What? Reality check. I'm working from home this morning because, funny story for some. You know how I wrote that article that went out this week about how to shop for a dishwasher from Village Home Stores? Well, guess what? A couple hours after I sent that off to be published, you guessed it, my dishwasher went out. So Josh is bringing one today, and I thought I should show you which one that I am putting in my house. When we moved in, we replaced the floors and countertops, kept all the cabinets, put new hardware up, got new cooking setup, so low profile Whirlpool microwave hood, air fry, gas range. This is the dishwasher in question we've been waiting to replace, and we put in a quad Whirlpool fridge. So even though I've got all this Whirlpool, guess what we're putting right here?
Hey!
Ta-da! The reason I did this Maytag is it doesn't have, by the time I take the stickers off, there's no badge or anything. So it doesn't matter that I have the Whirlpool. So once again, my Whirlpool kitchen is now also welcoming a Maytag dishwasher, which you never know until you opened it up. And it is a little wet inside because Josh just ran it, make sure everything was working. But look at those 3 racks. 10-year component warranty on the racks, the stainless tub, and the food chopper that's built into this unit. I am so excited about my new setup. And the one we had here before, it worked so great up until it didn't. It was like a bisque Maytag dishwasher from the 90s. Super excited. Thank you, Village Home Stores.
By going with a badgeless Maytag dishwasher, I got the dependable, hardworking appliance I know our household needed, and it still vibes with the rest of our kitchen appliances. The new one looks a lot better than the off-white bisque dishwasher that was there, and I love having that 3rd rack. So let's talk dishwashers. Let's talk about them now, so when you find yourself in this situation, you have a better idea of what some of the features are that you may be interested in for your own home. This is a much easier conversation for us to have in the Village showroom, so let's take a trip there now, shall we? Hi again. So you need a new dishwasher, or you might be needing one soon. The good news is we have a lot of dishwashers available at Village Home Stores, and to help narrow down your options and learn about a few features, we're going to tag in an appliance expert, Rachel. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, let's talk about dishwashers.
Incredible. Let's get into it. So if you haven't bought one in the last decade or so, what is different about dishwashers? What's changed that you can't see?
Sure. So we're seeing with dishwashers, just like we're seeing with washing machines, they're paying attention to the water usage. The other thing that we're noticing are dishwashers, they're watching the decibel rating. What's nice about that is that the quieter it is, you can run it at any time.
Great. So most of our dishwasher shoppers are in because they are looking to replace a broken one. Has anything changed with the overall dimensions of a dishwasher?
So our refrigerators just seem to keep getting bigger and bigger, but not dishwashers. They have stayed at a standard size, which is great. So you don't have to worry about coming in with measurements. It's going to fit.
Great. And so unless you've replaced the flooring or boxed it in any sort of way, you should be good replacing that out. Good to know. So while we're talking about fit, we can install it, right?
Yes, we can offer professional installation, and that also includes the removal and disposal of the old unit, or we can get you all set up if you want to take care of the installation yourself.
Perfect. So let's talk about some basic features and benefits. What is new that we can notice on the outside of dishwashers?
So you'll see on a lot of the fronts of dishwashers, there's been some changes with the control panel. Your controls are minimized, and many times they are located on top of the door, totally hidden when it's closed. Many of the dishwashers have a light on the front to indicate when it's running and when the load is finished. If your dishwasher is over 10 years old, you will also find that dishwasher finishes have shifted focus to stainless steel. Stainless steel is the best-selling kitchen appliance finish, and you will see that reflected in most of our showroom displays. But many models can be ordered in black, white, and black stainless.
But if you're hoping to find a dishwasher in bisque, almond, or biscuit finish, that finish has officially left the party. But we do also offer panel-ready models that can be ordered and fit with a custom cabinet door to match your base cabinetry once installed.
And just so you know, it's not uncommon to start replacing appliances with the stainless steel. There are lots of other options that are going to match when you start replacing other options.
Yes, and if you are going to replace piece by piece, we do recommend looking at some options that are badgeless and might have a pocket handle, no handles or logos on the outside like we did at my house.
Absolutely. Our brands offer badgeless and pocket-handled models. This means that you can have a Whirlpool or a KitchenAid appliance, but love the features and the performance of another badgeless unit. It's okay. Nothing on the outside of the unit gives it away that you are combining brands. We do this even in brand new homes when we are installing an entire new suite of appliances to get the dishwasher features a customer wants.
So how about some of the changes behind the dishwasher doors?
So I'm happy to tell you that the dishwasher capacity and the interior has gotten much, much larger. The manufacturing process and parts and components have evolved in innovative ways, and the end result, more space inside for you, and in many cases, a quieter dishwasher when it's running. And no matter what brand or model you select, chances are the interior capacity and rack layout is better than the one you are replacing. And that is something you can appreciate every time you load and unload the unit. Our manufacturers have chosen to maximize this interior space by offering adjustable height racks and many times a third rack.
So what are some new features and options available in dishwashers that you like?
Sure, there are some great features. A delay start option allows you to load everything up but wait an hour or so before it starts running, just in case you are still cleaning up and may find items to sneak in. Sanitize cycles are great for items like baby bottles and that toddler cup that has been in the car for a few days. And if you need your dishes done in a hurry, select that 1-hour wash option. That quicker cycle is available on many models. We even have models that offer a top rack wash only. This means you can efficiently wash a half load of dishes if you don't have enough to warrant a full load.
Okay, so filters and food choppers in dishwashers. My Maytag has a food chopper, right?
Yes, so yours has a commercial grade food chopper, and that means that it'll actually grind up any food, any particles left on those dishes, and exit it out when it's done with the load. Other dishwashers include a filtering system. This filter continues to break down items in the screens every time you run the machine. These filters are typically located in the bottom of the dishwasher floor, but you can find that you don't need to empty them on the newer model as they are engineered to self-clean over time with normal use.
Yes, we posted a video on our YouTube channel of how to find and empty that dishwasher filter, and most of the comments are people saying, thank you, I now know where to find it, but it's empty. That's good. It means it's working,
Yes,
right?
exactly. It means that it's working. So something new that we're seeing on the dishwasher is the change in the silverware baskets. They used to be in that bottom rack or on the Whirlpool inside the door. Now they're placed in different spaces so you actually can move them around, and it's much easier to take them out when you're done and put those silverware away.
Now, I've heard some stories on some higher end dishwashers where people have to prop open the door after a cycle just to dry their dishes out. What are some ways you can avoid wet dishes when you have a clean load?
So some of our dishwashers do come with a fan-enabled dry system. What it uses is the heating element to then pull away that humidity from the dishes so that when it completes the cycle, those dishes are dry.
Awesome. And while it's running, I know overall dishwashers have gotten much quieter, right?
Absolutely. They've really done a great job with the decibel rating. So even your entry-level dishwashers are much quieter than what they were 5-6 years ago.
Perfect. So you can confidently run a dishwasher when you're entertaining or just if you are done with dinner and the kitchen's nearby where you're hanging out. It's much, much quieter and they use less water.
Absolutely.
So you're going to be able to run a load of dishes instead of do the load of dishes. We're giving you full permission. Run your dishwasher every night. Run it twice a day. Go for it.
And don't forget how often you're going to use this appliance. Take time to pause and ask one of our experts what model they think might be right for your household. You may find that the next step up in the line could offer you a quieter unit or performance feature you know you will love. Shopping from an independent appliance dealer like Village Home Stores means you aren't on your own. Our expert appliance team is here to help you in person or over web chat. We want you to be happy with your purchase.
The kitchen is one of my favorite parts of my house. And I love now that after a big meal, I can load up the dishwasher and confidently just run it every night. I'm using less water and I use our Excelsior dish pods. So I know exactly what's running through the machine is clean and I'm protecting our investment in our dishwasher. To learn more about our dish detergent pods and see our full selection of dishwashers, visit us in store or online at villagehomestores.com.
Hey, I'm David, service tech for Village Home Stores, and I'm always shocked when I go over to customers' houses and they don't realize that they have filters on their dishwashers that they need to be cleaning. If your dishwasher does have a filter, it's normally going to be on the bottom. You're going to turn left-hand turn there, be able to pop it out, pull it out. You're going to take that out, rinse it off, pop back in there, and then when you go plug back in, turn to the right, and you'll feel it click in. When looking for your filter, This is the float, and then this is your filter that you're going to take out. There are some different models here, different styles. Kind of the same concept. You're going to turn to the left so it pops out. And for some of these newer models, you don't actually have to clean the filter out. It does all the cleaning itself. It breaks down the food and washes it out. But if you've never cleaned out your filter, I would take a look in there and try to find it and give it a good wash there.
Village Home Stores is so lucky to get invited into so many amazing local homes to install products from our small business. We service the entire extended Quad Cities region and are just a short drive away from anyone in this viewing area of this station. Are you looking for more inspiration right now? Pull up the Pinterest app on your phone, or maybe Instagram or TikTok if you're there. Search for Village Home Stores and give us a follow. We share projects and products on those social channels to help inspire you for your own project with us. If you enjoyed watching the Village Home Show today, all episodes and segments from this show can also be streamed from our YouTube channel anytime. Just pull up the YouTube app on your smart TV and search for The Village Home Show or Village Home Stores. Find us and subscribe. Want to be sure that our team is a good fit for your project? Research Village Home Stores. Read our reviews and ask your neighbors how their project went if you've seen one of our trucks in their driveway. Customers who've chosen to work with us agree that there is such an added value working with our small business on a home build or remodel. Our process, showroom experience, and expert staff are all top-notch. Have you found value in the time that we spent together today? We hope so. And we hope that you'll keep Village Home Stores in mind for any home projects you've been considering. From a quick countertop replacement to a complete kitchen or bathroom renovation, we can help. If you saw something today that inspires your own project, please don't hesitate to connect with our team. You can use the web chat or contact form right on our website at villagehomestores.com. Just be sure to reference what day you were watching the show and any hints you can give us with what you spotted. You may also reach us by calling 309-944-1344. And of course, you're always welcome to stop by and see us at our showroom in downtown Geneseo, Illinois. If you do have a project to discuss with our team, we do recommend that you reach out first to make an appointment. We want to be sure we have someone available to speak with you and answer all your questions. We hope you've enjoyed the features and stories we shared here today with you, and we thank you so much for watching. And a special thanks to all of our amazing customers who invited us back in to share their spaces with you, including the many Quad Cities area new home builders we partner with. I've been your host, Elizabeth Round, and I look forward to seeing you right back here again soon for another episode of the Village Home Show.
So something else new on the dishwashers is the change in the silverware baskets. They used to be either on the front of the door.
I had a really dramatic reaction to that. That was not, I was like, yes! Like, it was groundbreaking.
It's so crazy.
Sorry.
I know. You can't.
Oversold it. I mean, I'm
Can we do
excited I'm not
bloopers?
that
Can we have
excited.
bloopers?
Okay.